Hey Sagittarius, it's your basic bitch here. These are going to be love messages for the middle of August. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I read for your sign. If the messages don't resonate, check your Venus and moon sign. Also, you can contact me for a reading. There is information on how to contact me in the message in the description below. Sagittarius has overwhelmingly been my biggest supporter for my new channel. I've been reading tarot for over 20 years, but I am brand new to YouTubing, so I appreciate your support. So I go in order of the amount of views, and Sagittarius has won 2 times in a row, so I'm starting with you guys. Universe. For Sagittarius, those born on Earth between November 22nd and December 21st. For Sagittarius, please. Messages of love and romance. Relationships. Even if it's not a romantic relationship, like the most intense relationship or whatever relationship you're thinking about right now, this message is for you. If it doesn't resonate, again, check your Venus and moon sign. And also understand that there are a lot of people on Earth. This message just wasn't for you if it doesn't resonate. Come on, for Sagittarius. Here it is. Ooh, being the King of Wands right now. Really warm. It's a divine masculine. That's you, Sagittarius. Like feeling in your element. What else for Sagittarius? That's how you are, what you're thinking when you think about that person. Makes you feel in charge. How you're feeling about them is the sun. Wow, this Leo energy. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You want to celebrate with this person. You want to have fun with this person. You're feeling really warm towards them. Look at all this warmth. How you're seeing this other person. Ooh, but you don't trust them. You don't trust them. You're afraid they're going to steal your heart. You might think they're kind of full of shit. How is the other person thinking about Sagittarius? Oh, Page of Pentacles. Right now, like you might have someone new coming into your life that's presenting you with a pentacle. It's a young energy. It could be a younger person than you. But it's just like the beginning of something. And the pentacle is usually about wanting to explore earthly pleasures. Like it's a young person. Like typically a page is someone that's like trying to have new experiences for the first time. It's usually like, let's be friends with benefits. But, or like, let's start, not friends with benefits, but like, let's start with the earthly pleasures. They might want to go out with you. They might have a pentacle for you in some way. It wants to be grounded. They're trying to understand you too and figure you out. For sure. How are they, that's how they're seeing you. Or they see you as like just wanting to, I feel like you're seeing them as being really warm, caring, grounded, enthusiastic, very supportive, but ruling with your ideas and passion. And they're seeing you as like wanting to start things off with these earthly pleasures, this earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. How is the other person feeling about them? Ooh, so the way they feel about you, you're seeing them as a king and they're seeing you as a king. We might have 2 bros here. We might have 2 people embodying divine masculine. They're seeing you as pouring on this cup. Could be dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, possibly, where they are extending this cup to you, like they want to have emotion for you. But the King of Cups connects to his heart through his body. I think they're kind of like, yeah, I see your pentacle. I see your hookup. I see your texts. I see your um, let's get together and fuck. Sorry, I'm ratchet and dirty. That's why I'm a basic bitch. And they know that, and they're like, but I want to love you. So I think you just want to have fun and be friends, possibly. Like King of Wands, like King and Queen of Wands, like they're passionate, but like sometimes they just want to be friends. And they know that. I can feel it. They know that. And so they know that they have to connect to you through your body. They might want to as well. I think that they might be okay with that. How is the other energy feeling about them? Wow, the Emperor. They see you as being in control of your feelings, control of this situation. The Emperor is the king of all kings. Wow, they see you. They're seeing all that fire. You could be dealing with an Aries, or like they're seeing you as in charge, in control, manifesting your reality. They see you as embodying the pentacles, the cups, the wands, all of it. Earth, air, fire, and water. Wow, they think highly of you. What's between them and what's blocking them? Wow, two things. So what's between you? Wow. So a lot of intellectual energy. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're seeing what's between you is just probably intellectually stimulating conversations, action being taken that's between you. But what's crossing you is that this is disruptive in some way. One of the two of you may have had a tower moment. Something could have ended or changed. I read it this way in the reverse. So something might have quickly changed about your relationship in some way, and that couldn't be stopped. Often external forces are at play, like maybe somebody changed jobs, maybe somebody's just got a lot going on, maybe they've had a tower moment or you've had a tower moment. The relationship like could have just suddenly stopped out of nowhere. I'll draw the last card for the final outcome, but I won't flip it over until I've intuited and aspect all the cards further. I mean, you like this person. You want to have fun with them. You want to enjoy the rest of the summer, but you're not trusting them entirely. What's the final outcome of the cycle for the middle of August? It's here. Ooh, feeling like it might be a little bit too much to carry, a little bit too much going on, like between the two of you. Not willing to want to work for it, or like it's a 10. Like it's possible that one or two, the both of you have like seen the potential, but it's just too much right now. And like the progress getting to a completion with this person where you can see all these ideas you have together. I feel like you're both carrying a lot and you're working hard towards things. Because we've got two kings here and we've got an emperor here. If you're embodying these energies and they are, and then you've got a king between you, you guys have a lot going on. Anyone that's embodying divine masculine is in charge of and in control of a lot of things. I think you're both really in control of your feelings right now. And the King of Swords is like, he kind of good cops you. Like, I'm not going to be as emotional with you because this is just how things have to be. I mean, I like you. I'm going to put action into things, but I'm not going to pour on a lot of love here. They want to, though, or they at least see that they can connect with your heart through your body. But one or the both of you is feeling like you're just not quite ready to get there with them yet. Yeah, I flipped it over anyways. I couldn't help myself. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. In this relationship, you're feeling like you got to take a pause and just think about it. You've got things to think about, Sagittarius. Oop, and here's your card, Temperance. Trying really hard to balance the things in your life, trying to balance your cups and your wands. And that's why this sword is here, because they're coming at you with a cup and you're coming at them with a wand and friendship, and they're wanting love. They're seeing the sex between the two of you and like the start of something that's created by earthly pleasures and fun, even some naivety, and it's causing you both to be staying in your head. Things might have ended abruptly between the two of you out of nowhere between now and the middle of August. But I'm suspecting that it's more that like, I happen to know that like over the course of the last year, I've watched Sagittarius go through a lot of changes. You guys have had world moments, Tower moments, Wheel of Fortune moments. So this could be just sudden things changing in your life and external forces that like nobody has any control over. 10 of Cups here, wish fulfillment. Ooh, Pentacles fulfillment too. Like these are the things that are important to you right now, Sag. You're going to try really hard to balance that. You got a Queen of Swords in reverse here. You got a Knight of Swords in reverse. Wow. So you're just taking a pause right now. You're taking a pause and thinking about this. Not sure if you want to carry on with the whole thing. And like 10 of Wands in reverse is like, you feel like you're in over your head right now, and this is just too stressful. Because these two energies, these three energies, when you've got strong divine masculine here all over the place, you're really seeing them as warm and generous and giving, and they're seeing you as a person that's very charming, very creative. They want to connect to your intuitive side. They definitely want to offer you this cup, but they know that they have to connect with you through your body, and they may want to as well. But the way you're seeing them is like, you just don't necessarily trust what they say. You think they might be a smooth talker. You think they might be a player. You're afraid that, you know, 7 of Swords in reverse is, you're selling me on this romance, but I don't believe you're going to deliver it. But they're really seeing you as in charge. They're emperor. They're seeing you with these cups. Yeah. They're seeing you as the thing. But it's just too stressful for one of the both of you right now. And it's making you feel like you might drop things that are important to you. But you do like them. You enjoy having a good time with them. Universe for Sagittarius, aspect the King of Wands, please. It's these two. Ooh, 6 of Cups and the Magician. Okay, so you might be thinking a lot about them or something from the past as well. Thinking about possibly how you can be, like, I think you're seeing them as, you know that they're trying to be a magician in your life and trying to manifest something between the two of you. But the magician kind of works alone. And you know that they're thinking about you. You know they're thinking about you. What about the Sun for Sagittarius? Universe, the Sun is here. 6 of Wands. Well, the way you feel about them as, you see them as very accomplished. You see them as having an ego, and not in a bad way. Again, you think very highly of them. You think that possibly something, you don't trust them entirely, but the way you feel about them is you think highly of them as a person. You see them as very accomplished, having a lot of accolades. What else next to the 6 of Wands? Ooh, there it is. Ooh, and 9 of Cups. Well, getting to wish fulfillment. You feel like you could possibly have some emotional wish fulfillment with them, or that you feel like that's what they want with you. Maybe they do. I mean, you know they're offering you this cup, or they're trying to anyways. Universe, I'm curious about this Seven of Swords, though, in reverse for Sagittarius. It's these two. Four of Pentacles, yeah. Holding on really tight to the foundation, being really careful. Nine of Swords in reverse. Breaking free of... You're being really careful and cautious with this person. Like you may want to build something with them, but not at the expense of your foundation. That's very important to you. And you, or one of the both of you, might be trying to like get over anxiety from the past and past experiences. You want to break free from just any anxiety in your life, and that might be causing you to feel like you can't trust them. I don't know if they're trustworthy or not. Let's see. Let's get the tea on this other energy. And this, of course, could be vice versa. Universe for the Page of Pentacles for Sagittarius. For the Page of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Come on. Yeah. What else? Well, they are seeing you as maybe offering them just this little... Like this is a text, like, hey, let's hook up. But they're guarded with you. They don't trust the situation either. And they might be kind of pulling back right now in some way. Or like they feel like either you or them feels like you want to be a hermit right now. You want to be alone. You're kind of into other things, or they're into other things. They might not be offering you any action other than just a hookup, because they just don't trust you, or they don't have time to act right now, or they see you as being really busy and being by yourself. I think it's that for some of you. Universe, King of Cups for the other energy. Why is this here? King of Cups. It's here. Oh, Knight of Swords. Well, between now and the middle of August, or like in the middle of August, they may charge at you again with this idea. And they might like really, this is action. Like they might want to sit down and have a conversation with you about how they feel. Possibly they're thinking about telling you that anyways. If they have an opportunity, they will. What else next to that Knight of Swords under the King of Cups? Justice. Well, they probably want to talk to you about how can we have this fair, balanced relationship? How can we be clear-headed and level-headed? That might really speak to you because you guys are temperance and you want to have balance in your lives as well, but you want to balance your passion and your cups. Right now, you're in the passion and they're in the cups. That's probably making you nervous. That's why that Seven of Swords is there in reverse. For the other energy, or the second energy in Sagittarius between now and the middle of August. There's a lot that wants to come out. Come on, universe. For Sag. Oh, it's these two. Six of Swords. Well, they want to, oh, this is kind of nice. So this tells me how they feel about you, like how they see you. They see you as just trying to move through life right now and become this self-made man or woman. They see you calmly moving away from like negative situations in your life, or maybe any negativity between the two of you in some way. Like you're taking a trip. You are moving towards your goals. This is the self-made man or woman who's worked very hard for everything they've done. And they're going to keep moving towards that. That impresses them a lot. But why is this 10 of Wands down here? Sorry, I know you guys can't see that. I'll put it here. No, let's aspect the King of Swords and the Tower first. Universe, talk to me about the King of Swords. The High Priestess. Wow. So there's intellect between the two of you. There's lots of conversations between the two of you. Feeling like it's a little too heady and not enough romance. They feel that cup for you, but they're coming at you with a sword. You might be dealing with an air sign. There's definitely some manifestation trying to happen. One of the two of you is really going inside and trying to trust your intuition about the situation. Like they're feeling it out and they're doing it privately. The High Priestess is an alpha male or female. They can be tough to attain, tough to pin down. And the Emperor again. Well, this Tower moment might just be about like you or the other person feeling the need to control the situation or control your own life. And that's why you might have just somebody abruptly cut somebody off because you got shit to do. You're trying to be the Emperor. They're trying to be the Emperor. They're trying to be in control and in charge of their whole life. It could be a power struggle between the two of you too, especially if you're dealing with another fire sign or an air sign. And I'm seeing a lot of both, mostly fire and air. For the 10 of Wands in reverse here. So we've got the 3 of Swords. There might be a triangulation going on. There just might be things separating you from this person, something in the way, another person, another part of your life. It's self-imposed though. It's necessary, you feel like, but there's some hurt, like the situation hurts you in some way, or something from your past has hurt you that's still sticking around possibly. 4 of Cups in reverse. So the 4 of Cups in the upright is like daydreaming about someone else. They're bored, they're lonely, like, oh, this is just, I don't see these 3 cups in front of me and I'm going to daydream about this. The 4 of Cups in reverses, they're done just dreaming about something. They want to move forward. They want to pursue their dreams. And that's really, gosh, these are 2 things that'll distract you right away and make it difficult for you to move quickly to attain that goal. What else under the 10 of Swords in reverse? These 2. 7 of Cups. Somebody's got a lot of choices, trying to figure out what to do with different parts of their lives. Somebody just wants to play the field. Somebody might be playing the field. There's looking out for illusion, trying to really figure out what's right for them in this situation. And we've got the King of Cups in reverse too. Somebody, like, I think this is you, Sagittarius, like, hey, you're the sun, you're fun. I don't trust you entirely. Some of our conversations have maybe rubbed me the wrong way. I think that you might steal my heart, and I'm anxious about that. You don't want to be anxious about it. For sure, you want to break free from those kinds of cycles and get over negative thought patterns. And 9 of Swords is about getting over your limiting beliefs. And you might just be coming at them with fire and passion and friendship. But the situation is like, no, we're not going to connect through. I'm not going to extend you this cup. And if I do, it's only going to be to use you in some way. So there's a lack of trust. I feel like you guys might be mirroring each other. You've got Judgment at the bottom of this deck. You could be dealing with a Libra or air energy. It could also mean reconciliation. Judgment is reconciliation in sidereal astrology. Trying to find all the balance in your life, trying to balance your executive function, or they are. You and this person might have a lot going on. Dang, you guys. Well, let's get some advice. That's what's going on now. Like, the 10 of Wands isn't like, I'm gonna totally walk away, but like, this cycle could move forward, but right now, one or the both of you feels like you're just in over your head. It's like too much. There's something too much about it. When you've got 3 kings here, everybody embodying divine masculine, unless it's a same-sex relationship, that can be kind of difficult for men and women. There are no queens here. So something is feeling out of balance. And you're aware of that. You're trying to get balance, trying to stay tempered. It's not that you're not all about these cups and this emotional wish fulfillment. You are, but the Pentacles is right underneath that. What's underneath here? King of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Feeling like something might not be the best idea. Feeling like you might be manipulated with words in some way. Ace of Wands, though. Ace of Wands, sexually charged, fire, passion charged idea. You might have started something off with them with something sexual or passionate. Again, you might be dealing with a fire or an air sign. It's this fire-air energy. Then you got the Wheel of Fortune underneath. This might have just been bad timing for you guys, or you're a little afraid to spin the wheel. Five of Cups underneath that. Somebody's getting over something. Somebody's crying over spilled milk. That could be you or the other person. Oh, damn, we got the King of Swords underneath here again. Or King of Wands in reverse. Distrusting. Lots of flip-floppy energy here. Sag wants to lead with that passion, but they need a lot of friendship first. And when that person comes with you at that cup right away, you might just be like, whoa, seriously? And it's like you're on to them. You know, with this pentacle, you know what this pentacle really means. You're not buying it that it's just sex. And then, like, the way that there's a lack of action and reclusivity. And this Emperor here tells me that it might be a little bit of a control thing. We got two Emperors, which tells me there might be some kind of a power struggle. This happens frequently between air and fire signs, I notice. Watery oracles of love, healing, and romance. Do you have any advice for Sagittarius? Do you have any advice? Beauty, grace, loveliness, integrity, and form of spirit. This came in the reverse, which tells me this person might not be attractive enough for you, or you don't feel like you're attractive enough for them. Looks might be a factor for you. And they're telling you it's okay if that's how you feel. That's okay. We're here on earth. We're attracted to each other for a reason. Don't ignore that. But also have integrity and also acknowledge someone's inner beauty. I just heard them say that. Inner beauty is incredibly important, and you should give that a look. It will help with temperance in your life. What else, mermaids? Water flight. Heaviness lifts, burdens are cast away, weightlessness. It came in the reverse. I feel like some of you might be still carrying some burdens, and that water in that cup just feels super heavy and overwhelms you. If you feel like you have to move away from this situation so you can lift the burden of it and feel weightless, that's okay. If you feel like you want to continue with that person, stay out of the cup's energy right away. Sagittarius needs a lot of friendship. They need a lot of warmth. They do need a lot of passion to connect with their heart. So that cups is not necessarily a bad idea, but you might feel really heavy in that water right now. That water of love feels heavy with that person. Might figure out ways to keep it light if you want to pursue something with them. What else for Sagittarius? These cards are so hard to get one to jump. The Mirror, know thyself, self-examination, seeing who you really are. It came in the reverse. You might not be seeing it for everything that it is, and you might not be seeing yourself clearly in this situation. You need to make sure you really know what you want and examine what you really want and who you really are before you pursue it. I already know that you are, because we've got the Hangman here. You're already doing that, trying to balance your ego and your intuition. And yeah, the Temperance is very similar to that. So keep at that. Love oracles of healing and love for Sagittarius. Dreams, vivid dreaming, dream messages, dream teaching. This person might be trying to connect to you in dreams, or you could be dreaming about them. If you're having dreams about them, pay attention to them, because the universe and the angels of love might be trying to tell you something about this person through dreams. At the bottom of the deck, we have Sacrifice, but it's in reverse. There are those worth making, and there are those that will destroy you. You might be really feeling like right now that this is just too much of a burden and too much of a sacrifice. Like, can you afford to put your wands down right now? Maybe you can, and maybe you can't. But think about what it is that this relationship could bring you, what you'd have to sacrifice for it, and what that person might be willing to sacrifice for you. That's importante. No. Let's get advice from Source first, and Universe, and Solar System. Hey, Universe, can you give Sagittarius some advice about their relationships and love life. I feel like it's so comprehensive. I feel like this is you and another person, Sag, but I'm also just hearing them say they're evaluating a lot of different relationships in their life. I feel like some of you work in your community. I don't know why I'm hearing that. And that examining relationships with people might be important to you now, which is why you need to look in the mirror. Can you give Sagittarius any advice, please? Emotional withdrawal. So you're right now feeling like you have to withdraw from that person in some way. They're telling you that that's okay. That hangman moment you need to have. It's okay to take a step back. If it feels like it's too much, it is. Like Eight of Cups. Right now you feel like you just have to walk away from it. It's okay. They're advising you to just stay with your back turned to them at the moment because you need to have a hangman moment. He's looking out at the ocean. You have your ocean to deal with here. That's what I'm hearing. What else for Sagittarius? Recognition and reward. It's really important that you focus on how hard you work towards things, and if you're going to put any energy into a foundation, it needs to be Pentacles based. This person needs to acknowledge your strengths and what you're capable of, and only move towards relationships and situations where you're recognized for your hard work and who you really are and your groundedness and your talents. What else for Sagittarius? Financial and material changes. So Five of Pentacles, watch for a relationship that could possibly leave you out in the cold in some way. You're fearful of that, and they're telling you that it's okay to be, and it's really important to focus on your finances right now and the material changes, your pentacles in your life, your health, your home, finance, school, career, the pentacles, earth shit, your routine. These are changes that you need to stay focused on right now. You might have just gotten a promotion too. You might have just gone back to school and you're starting something new. You're trying to build on that, and they want you to keep building on it. We've got two pentacles here. They're saying don't focus on the love and stay focused on your pentacles. That's good advice. What else? It's here. Wisdom. So you're your own best teacher. It came in the reverse. You need to go within. And the Hermit, though, in reverse is about being in a little bit of denial. Or the Hierophant in reverse. No, that's not it. I'm sorry. It's the Hierophant. So you are your own best teacher right now. You're your own best trusted source. You need to listen to and be in charge of your own structure. The Hierophant's about rules and regulations, restrictions, routine. You don't have time for anybody else's rules, regulations, restrictions, or routine, or their institutionalized whatever. You only have time for yourself, and that's what you should be focusing on. At the bottom of the deck, though, we have foundation and achievements. We've got more recognition and reward, more foundation and achievements. A four, this is the Four of Wands, and you're trying to build a foundation. You might want to build a foundation with this relationship. You might see it as something prosperous in the future and something that will be fruitful. You might want to, again, foundation and achievement with the Four of Wands is also kind of about like celebrations and fun too. It's not depicted in this deck. You might see this person is really fun with the Sun card and having fun with them and celebrating with them. Those are the things you can focus on. That's how you will build a foundation with that person. So yeah, that's all I've got time for right now. Kids, this was great. I hope it helps. Sagittarius, thanks for all your support. I'll be watching for you, and I'll see you next time.